Thought we came out and we were ready to play early on. Created some early momentum turnovers defensively, and we didn't cash in like we liked with the touchdown early on. But I think when you look at the stats and the game shows that we didn't get off the field on third downs, and we didn't stay on the field when we had the ball on third downs. And so we won the turnover battle, but you got to win on third downs. And to have them go 8 for 10 on 8 for 16 on third downs, and 2 for 2 on fourth downs, that was the difference in the ball game. I think the quarterback for Prairie View was the difference in the ball game. He kept plays alive, and when we had our opportunities to make plays on third down, we weren't very successful.
Coach, you mentioned the Prairie View quarterback. I mean, he did look pretty poised and everything. Just kind of talk a little bit about how good he played.
I think he played really well. I think he was the difference. You know, he kept plays alive when he needed to keep plays alive. We're talking third and extra long, and we put some pressure on him, and he get out of the pressure and use his athleticism to keep the play alive and make the throw when he needed to make the throw. And that kept the chains going and kept them with the ball and kept the drive alive.
Sounds like you said, though, you know, defensively you couldn't stop him on the third down, so you kept converting third downs.
Yeah, you know, if you get off the field on third downs, you give your offense the ball back. And if you stay on the field defensively on third downs, you wear your defense down. And so I think our defense played really well on the first 2 downs. We got to do a better job on third downs. I mean, 50% is really over 50% when you factor in the fourth down plays. It's inexcusable.
You played him, you know, some of the personnel changed, but you played him so well. And, you know, could have won the game in the spring. How disappointing is this?
You know, that was a different game. We never even talked about it. You know, you got to win the next game. When you line up, we prepared. We planned for this game. We planned to win this game based on whoever the personnel was. We just didn't get it done.
Coach, it's obviously taboo to have the first game determine the whole season, but it was a difficult showing for y'all. What are some of the keys that you have to make? What are some of the adjustments you have to make on offense in order to come out on top next game?
Well, for us, this is one game. One game doesn't make a season. And so as far as adjustments goes, we got to do a better job on third down, like I've been saying before. Defensively, we got to get off the field. We can't continue to get teams in third and long situations and let a guy out each and every time. We got to win third downs, period, point blank. And offensively, when we're on third downs, we got to convert. And we didn't do either one of those things tonight.
How about your quarterback, Jalen? Did you like the way he played?
I think he played decent, not well enough to win. I think there are some things that we need to do as a staff in helping him calm down early in games, because he's a strong-arm kid. He understands what we're asking him to do, but this was his first time playing since the spring, and I think he was a little uptight early. And as a coaching staff, we got to do a better job of getting him plays that help him find his rhythm.
Still feel good about your team, though, right?
Oh, definitely. I feel good about the team. I think we're building something that it's just going to take us more than one game to get it how we want it to be. And you know, this is one game where we can build on. We can go back and watch the video and see the mistakes that were made, and as well as take a look at the positives that we've had. There were some positives, and we can build on it, and it's a long season. We're talking 10 extra games, so we're not going to let one game define the rest of our season.
Coach, you mentioned positives. Expand on those and what you saw that was positive with your performance today.
Well, the biggest thing is that our team didn't give up. You know, We continue to play to the end. We just got to go out and execute. You look at a guy like Keelan Davis, who had a really good game. He caught the ball really well. Our receivers, for the most part, caught the ball really well. We just got to do a better job of getting those guys the ball and letting them do what they do best.
As you mentioned, Keelan Davis did have an excellent game. He also had one play where he went 30 yards. What are some of your plans to have him more involved in the offense in the future?
We're going to take the same game plan as far as our receivers and the ball go. We're a spread offense, and we're going to do some things. We got to go to the drawing board and watch the video and see what our next opponent does, but we're going to do some things to try and get all of those guys involved.